You're fired! Oh, no!
Welcome to episode number 7 of the Wrestling Gremlins podcast. I am Bobby. I'm here with Nick. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Junior.
Junior. Oh, yeah. You Chris Jericho today? You calling everybody Junior?
That's right, you stupid idiot.
Yeah, man. Raw. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I think this has to be the worst one that I've seen thus far, since Shane's came in.
The first bust of the new era.
It wasn't even a bad Raw. Maybe I was just disappointed because of the Sharks game. I don't know, but I just didn't really care. I was watching it, and I was just like,
Well, it's now they got to tell new stories. There's no authority. There's no bad guys other than Roman Reigns.
Yeah, even though they're trying to shove him down our throat like a good guy. But
Nope, just a guy.
Yeah, the guy.
Just a guy.
He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just the guy.
Yeah.
So before we jump into Raw, let's get into the big news of the week. It happened right after our podcast last week. There was 8 releases, and yeah, the firings are going to come sooner or later, and I hear there's going to be more. The big name on the chopping block I've heard was Bo Dallas, and I'd be very sad if that happens.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Really?
Yeah,
That'd be dumb.
it would be dumb because I think Bo Dallas has a lot of potential if they use him right.
So basically, the entire social outcasts are just gonna get fucking axed.
If you're going to axe anybody, I can see them being it. You know what I mean? I like Heath Slater, but really, what purpose does he serve? I think Curtis Axel's been a bust. I mean, he came up with so much like momentum when he started, and then all of a sudden he just drops down to nothingness. I think Adam Rose is firing himself basically for writing all the stuff he has on Twitter in the last week or two, the last couple weeks. And that kind of leaves Bo Dallas with nothing to do. So I can see him getting released, which is very sad.
Fuck that. Give more jobbers. Like, I'm sorry, okay. They fired a bunch of people, yet Fandango is still there.
I'd keep Bo Dallas over Fandango any fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
are they going to release Stardust? No.
Well, the thing about Stardust is, like, he can do so many different things. And I think with him having the last name Rhodes, wrestling last name Rhodes, I think that kind of gives him job security.
At least for another year.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Even though, like, Bo has the Rotundo bloodline or whatever, like, I don't think that keeps him safe,
Well, I mean, Bray's a little bit better.
Yeah, even though they said Bo was going to be the outstanding star of that family, he's going to be the breakout. His brother, Bray's been doing way better when he's actually in action. Like, he's a better worker, I think, and his promos are top of the class in WWE right now. But, let me go over the names really quick, and I'll try to remember them off the top of my head. Bad News Barrett. But he was already leaving anyway, so I think they tried to make it quicker for him. To kind of help him. I think that was more of a, hey, you're leaving anyway. Let's just make it faster for you. So he's gone. Cameron is gone. Thankfully, she was the utter shits. Hornswoggle. El Torito.
So that means
no more midget matches.
And, no, I wasn't going there. I was going to say the Epico and Primo won't have him back.
Yeah, and there goes our whole pints of potatoes thing, having Hornswoggle with him.
We still got Finley, though, so we're okay. We still have 4.
Yeah, but still, you don't have the little leprechaun.
We can find another one. I mean,
Yeah. But still, he was our little leprechaun.
I miss those days, though, of the
midgets. Max Mini. He was tight.
Dude, there was Max Mini. Who's the other guy that was with him? They always had a but there was
it Super Porky?
No, they both wore masks.
I don't remember. I'd have to.
They always had really good matches. They they flew around the ring. It was fun. It's good
I'd
stuff.
have to look it up. I know Max Mini was the one they showcased the most of, though. He was the big star for the minis.
That's right. They called them the minis.
Yeah, because midget is politically incorrect. Yeah, but we see how much we follow those guidelines on this show.
Yeah, well, it happens. The dwarf wrestling.
Yeah, they got him out of the bars, getting tossed around, so they had to put him in wrestling rings.
So who else got fired? Who
All
else
right.
got? Wait, no, wait. Who else got future endeavored?
It hasn't been said yet, but I'm pretty sure Ryback is going to be gone. I think Adam Rose is going to be gone too in this heat of him getting like in trouble. Like, basically, I think they can't fire him because they know they get sued, so they're just waiting to release him at a later date. They'll let him come back and then probably get rid of him. But the people who got released was so far, yes, Bad News Barrett, Cameron, Hornswoggle, El Torito, Zeb Coulter. Who else got released?
Dude, you're missing the big one, the one that pissed everybody
I was
off.
going to save that for last.
Well, I think you're at what you count.
Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a few more. Well, whatever. Fuck it. Oh yeah, Alex Riley. Alex Riley got released.
I didn't know he was still there, so I was like, oh,
He's been in NXT. He actually fights Nakamura tomorrow on TV. You mean
oh yeah.
you know how that's gonna go. And
I think someone's gonna get killed by a knee.
yeah, he's gonna get fucking kicked in the face. And there was someone else I forget, but the main one that we're gonna talk about is someone you and me were really high on, and mostly a lot of people on the internet. I mean, a lot of the fans and the fans in the arenas were behind him. Was Damian Sandow.
That sucks. What's sad is when people are like, well, they got rid of him because they didn't know what to do with him. It's like, well, was nobody pitching ideas for him? Was he not pitching ideas? Because, the idea of wrestling is you're telling a story as a character, right? I mean, he's already pulled off a great Macho Man. Why didn't you just get Jake the Snake back and just have him be a new snake charmer?
Yeah, it could be anything. I was listening to the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show today when I was over at work, and they had a really good idea. You know how they're doing the whole Darren Young with Bob Backlund?
Yeah.
How
I
much?
still like.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, just the announcers' faces on that, man. When that ended, everyone was just looking at the camera like, I have no idea what the hell that was.
And that's what I miss about people like Jim Ross or like Joey Styles or anyone like that. I mean, even though it's a shitty gimmick, they would have put it over. Not like, oh, we look confused, so this isn't going to work. Like they're basically already burying the gimmick before it starts. I think the announcers do a really bad job nowadays of actually hyping up their own fucking product. Like if you want to buy a Mountain Dew, they'll sell you a Mountain Dew, but if you want to get a wrestler over, they're gonna shit all over it. But the idea that they had on the show I listened to, they were saying like that would have been a perfect place for Damian Sandow. Let Damian Sandow and Bob Backlund work together. Because like what is Darren Young? Like, make Darren Young great again. When the fuck was he ever great?
I don't know. I mean, I guess they used him as the Black Donald Trump, but
That's what they're doing now, and it's just like
I was
okay.
like, oh,
He looks
that's even
more like
worse.
a black John Cena than a black Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Yeah, but so I don't know. I think they could have done more with Sandow. You know what I mean? So I give them full credit to think of that because I totally agree. They could have made him like, sitting there with Backlund and, Damian Sandow would have got that gimmick over. He's gotten everything over. Like, he's like Cody Rhodes. You can give him anything. He'll get that shit over eventually.
Yeah, it's funny. I was thinking about just because this is going to be kind of sporadic thinking for me today, but that's not my notes. Those are my notes. Was the Goldango, right? All that nonsense that's going on, this weird backwards thing.
Yeah.
Is for when Truth finally wants Goldust to be his partner. He's doing the whole no, and they've been kind of going back and forth. Can you imagine if R-Truth had come in Goldust makeup one week? I was like, I'm trying to be like you.
Oh, my
Next
God.
week, Goldust comes in full R-Truth gear.
I think it's inevitable that's going to happen. I don't see how R-Truth is not going to dress up like Goldust one of these times.
But
And,
Goldust can't dress up as R-Truth.
uh, he tried to
I mean,
give he gave Cody Rhodes, not Cody Rhodes, Jesus. He gave Tyler Breeze the headband.
that's right.
I could see Goldust wearing a headband and some baggy jeans.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm so disappointed they never really even concluded that storyline with Cody Rhodes as
And
Stardust
Goldust.
versus and Goldust. Yeah, I think that was something they should have finished off, but I mean, I guess no one cared enough about it. So
No, I think they're saving it for another time. I think when Goldust is finally like, I want to do one last match,
yeah,
I think that's how he wants it to go out because they really rushed it. But I think if I remember right, Goldust got hurt during that feud, so they only got the one match in.
yeah, but also the response from the match wasn't that high, so they didn't care much about it after.
What was it? The Goldust Randy Orton match on Raw was really good though.
Oh yeah, no, Goldust is a good worker, man. He's really good. You just he doesn't really get pushed to the main level because look at his gimmick, dude. Like I love
He used to do
Goldust.
snaky legs.
Snake doing the
Fuck.
stanky leg. Um, but no, I like Goldust, but dude, he's never gonna be higher than what he is now. You know, what I mean, like I'm surprised he was up at that level back in the Attitude Era when he was Intercontinental Champion for a while. You know, like that gimmick, wasn't something I think was supposed to get over, and it did wildly. Wild being the
For
main
many
word.
years.
Yeah, I mean, he's still going today, and we watched him as kids.
What's funny is, have you watched Camp WWE?
I was going to get into that. I did. I watched the newest episode last night
Out
and the
my
end of it this morning.
eyebrow.
Yeah, dude. No, and it's funny because I told you they said fuck in the first one, and
I didn't hear him the first time. The second time, I definitely heard him.
yeah, they constantly said it. Like when our truth said it, I was like, they didn't say
Wait,
funk. They didn't
did
say
it say
funk. They said
funk?
fuck. And Austin was saying it every other word.
I
But
have a fuck you reflex.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah. No,
I
that
just love.
was that was a good show. I thought it was funny.
It's just not for kids. It's just the
I,
every joke that they could never put on TV. They're like, just fuck it, put them in the, give it to the cartoons and let them do it.
Yeah, I think it's funny too how you see. I talked about this last time. How they portray their people. Like they have Cena as Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Like I would never do that. I hope we have a good game. And remember, it's all about having fun. It's like God, they make him such a bitch. But like that's what everybody thinks about him already.
Oh yeah,
So I mean that's where he's at. And then our Truth's funny. Big Show eating and being dumb. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't
everyone
do
who
that
has
for
the
Kevin
Jewish
Owens.
camp.
Huh?
No, they haven't used any of the new people. Like Paige finally showed up.
Yeah.
They had the little shield in the back at the baseball field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had a few. They had like the little cameos and stuff, but no one really said anything was new besides Paige, which was funny that they had the British accent with it, which is cool.
I like Mark Henry.
Yeah.
His looks the best. I'm waiting for people to start doing the fat heads of those characters
Oh
in
man,
the arena, just like holding up giant fat Mark Henry.
that would be funny. Just have Undertaker and dude, what's up with Undertaker being an emo
Dude,
kid?
he's the little emo kid. Oh, he truly is Vince's bitch in that show.
Yeah. There is no evil to him in that show. There's just like, oh, I like death. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
He's sitting
I'm
there in the
pretending
corner cutting
to be a kid.
himself, listening to Avenged Sevenfold. Like,
Dude, don't give him any ideas. It'll happen.
oh, fuck.
It's
Horrible, horrible.
I don't know.
Um,
I've been loving the Edge and Christian show.
I watched the second to last episode of that last night too.
The Bray Wyatt fairy tale.
Yeah, it was cool, like saying how he just pinned his soul to a tree and stuff. I was like, wow, that's pretty intense.
Oh yeah, I was like, wow, this is they do some fucking dark shit in that show, and they do some other things like just last week they had the meme. Have you seen a Vince McMahon? Because fuck you, that's why.
No, I haven't seen that.
Uh, there's a meme that goes around all the internet sites and all for all the little wrestling people, and it's like, why did this happen? It's just a picture of Vince flipping you off, saying "fuck you," that's why.
It makes sense. That's why Roman
Yeah,
Reigns is the guy.
because fuck you, that's why. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so that's
I'm
that.
definitely going to put Vince McMahon at the beginning of our intro today, of saying you're fired for all the people who's been fired.
Should have like one for every person, like the bell.
Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna sit there that long doing that. So I guess with Sandow gone, I guess him and Hornswoggle are already going to Jeff Jarrett's Global Force Wrestling in a couple of weeks.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was my text message thing. Duck
Oh
Hunt. It's Duck Hunt.
yeah.
It had good timing there.
Shit. Whoa. Careers.
Yeah, right. The hornswoggle. But yeah, no, like, I just don't see what they're gonna do with these guys. Like, I like Hornswoggle. I've even hit him up on his Twitter through us, and saying like, "Hey, will you come back on TV anytime soon?" Because he's a different character, and I never really hated Hornswoggle. But like, really, like, he's not a worker. If you look at if you look at people like El Torito was actually brought in because he can fucking wrestle. I hear the rumor on the streets is he's actually going to go to Lucha Underground.
Wouldn't surprise me. I figured Lucha Under was going to try to grab a couple of them.
Yeah. I mean, if you already have, like, not to diss on women, because I think women's wrestling is amazing. If you're going to have women fighting dudes, I can see minis fighting dudes or chicks. You know what I mean? It's believable. If you have
Oh, yeah.
if you have Sexy Star go against Matanza, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to believe that. You know what I mean? But it's probably going to happen. I mean, you're going to have all these giant dudes fight these fucking tiny ass chicks, and you're like, oh, the chick won. Like, well, that's not really believable. But neither is a mini going over and beating up some fucking giant ass dude. But it's wrestling. That's why we love it.
Yeah, the benefits of wrestling.
Their logic.
Yeah, logic.
Logic of wrestling.
The logic of wrestling and Scott Steiner math.
Oh, dude, Scott Steiner could be my teacher. I want to learn how to do math from Scott Steiner. 2 plus 2 equals 1800. Okay, don't beat me up.
Sure.
No, Scott Steiner's promos were the best too. Just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I need to eventually go back and watch the old WCW stuff because, like, I hated the wrestling. It always looked the worst.
There's some really good wrestlers there, but there were some really bad wrestlers there too, making a lot
Disco
of money.
Inferno,
I
David
never,
Arquette.
yeah, David Arquette. I never disliked the Disco Inferno. I thought he was cool. He was funny. Like, I looked at like WCW to be very wonky. It's like we have Glacier and Mortis and
Yes.
3 Count and Kiss, the Demon Kiss.
That's right. They did have a Kiss Demon wrestler
They did the Demon, yeah.
endorsed by Kiss.
Yeah, they've had a lot of really stupid fucking things on there, but also at the same time, they had people like Chris Jericho, Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio Jr., Psychosis. A lot of people kind of are iffy with him, but Vampiro, I really liked Vampiro when I was younger.
Bro was cool.
Yeah,
Now
like
he's kind of big.
him versus Sting, man. Him versus Sting was a cool feud. Now he's doing the announcing for Lucha Underground, and he looks totally different, but I guess that comes with age.
Yeah, when he dons the makeup, you can see the Vampiro, but he's looking a little old in the tooth.
When I saw him face Pentagon Jr., like, you mean some of the replays of that, he kind of looked like fucking Uncle Fester.
Yeah, I mean, the downside, he didn't have the dreads. But we should probably get into this Raw business because not a lot happened.
Yeah, Raw was very lackluster, in my opinion.
Mitch was more over.
Yeah, you mean, this is like, since you're on vacation this week, you know what I mean? You missed a good Raw, basically, or you missed a horrible Raw, so you kind of lucked out. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I didn't miss it. I watched it. I just didn't really watch it.
Yeah, I was kind of the same way. I was like, the Sharks game was on an hour after it, so I watched the pregame, so it was basically a half hour after it started. So I watched it all after the Sharks game was over. I watched Raw, kind of skimmed through it, but then I watched it again a little bit today. So we started off Raw with Chris Jericho coming out to the highlight reel, talking shit about Dean Ambrose. He had the remaining corpse of Mitch the Plant. Poor Mitch.
Dude, they got a potted plant over.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. I feel like a lot of the wrestlers can't get
they
over it,
let
but the
go
Plant
of
can.
Damian Sandow.
Yeah, that's a fucking mistake.
There you go, guys.
So Big Cass comes out, which I hate to say this, but Enzo getting hurt might be almost like a good thing for Big Cass, because he's gonna have to learn to stand on his own, even though he's done it before. But now he's in the big times, and Vince sees him as a 7 foot tall monster, and
He likes him.
yeah, he likes him. Yeah, we'll see where he goes. I don't think he's great on the mic at all. I mean, it looks bad, but he's getting through it, and the matches are good.
Okay, dude, he's a 7 foot tall man staying in his underwear yelling at another dude.
Mm-hmm.
take that seriously.
Well, yeah, but okay, what about the same thing if it was like a 5'5" guy in his underwear yelling at a dude?
Little more believable.
Mm, I guess, but still, like you could tell when people can like talk and when people can't. Like, I mean, for a big guy, I'll give you a name of a big guy who was actually pretty decent on the mic. He wasn't the best, but he was definitely not the worst. Was Kevin Nash? Kevin Nash was pretty all right on the mic.
Except for when that damn quad muscle in the ring.
Well, his quad had no promo skills, but Big Sexy had a few.
Yeah, no, I mean, Cass can do it. It's just got to find the footing. That's why they put him with Jericho.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. It sucks that they didn't have the match though.
It'll be on SmackDown or some shit.
Yeah, it'll probably be on this week.
But
So they go there. Fucking Jericho leaves the ring. He's like, I don't have any time for this, So he leaves. He goes backstage and talks with Stephanie, and then she says she loves the idea. Everything that Jericho's bitching about, she liked. Like, oh, I like that you're gonna fight this guy. I like that the new era is like this. I agree with Shane. And the thing I first thought of when this happened is Jericho and Stephanie were like not buddies. Like, geez, to fucking like treat Stephanie like shit. Why would Stephanie hook him up with anything?
I don't know. The new stuff is weird. I'm waiting to see how that angle plays out.
She's
But I
gonna
think
she's gonna turn. You can tell. Like she's gonna turn very soon because the way that she looked at that picture with Shane and Vince, like that look she gave.
I wonder if she's gonna bring back Triple H and fucking trial by combat.
I hear that's what's gonna happen at SummerSlam. I hear it's gonna be Shane versus Triple H. That's the rumor is.
Is the already gonna come out and help him?
I don't know what's gonna happen. So after that, Owens talks to Shane and was like, and he's there with Cesaro and The Miz and Maurice, and they're talking. They're like, blah 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 blah. This isn't fair. I deserve a title shot now, but you've been doing this. Cesaro says he deserves a title shot. And out of nowhere, here comes Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's like, hey,
Hi guys.
hi guys, you like ska music? Olay. But
Dude, people love him.
oh, dude, I'm a big fan of Sami Zayn. Like him, as El Generico was great too. Like I like Sami Zayn. But he basically comes in saying, "Hey, I know I've lost matches, but the fans liked it when I held the title. I was holding it up a couple days ago. Let me see if I can beat the champion. If I do, I want in that match. If not, I'll go back to the back of the line." Shane agrees. They set up a match later for The Miz versus Sami Zayn. What's your opinion on this four-way match going to happen at Extreme Rules?
I want Extreme Rule for it, so I think it should be a ladder match, but it's not going to be because it's not WrestleMania. But they have a pay-per-view called Extreme Rules, and it's a fatal four-way. There's no Extreme Rules in Extreme Rules except for one match.
Which one is that?
The title match is Extreme Rules.
Is it Extreme Rules? Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know.
They said that at Payback. They were like, it's gonna be an Extreme Rules match.
After that, it was Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler.
Balding Corbin
Versus Flopping Ziggler. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, no.
Much better names.
They are. I don't understand this at all. This booking really confuses me. The match was good. I thought the match was pretty cool. But Corbin beat Ziggler with the end of days. Why did they save that for here?
I think that needed to happen.
I mean, like, what happened to they should have done that at the pay-per-view though, man. Like, I just don't understand it.
I don't know. Maybe Dolph's getting the axe.
I doubt it. If he leaves, I think he'll be on his own endeavors. He'll leave. He'll leave on his own terms. After that, Shane was backstage with Charlotte and Rick, and basically saying that he's also not going to be on Raw tonight in her match. He doesn't want him to interfere. She got to stand on her own 2 feet. They get upset about that, but it's like, okay, basically don't push it. I want you to come out in other matches, so just shut the fuck up. Let's go. She left. And after that was the club backstage. They're not the Bullet Club yet, or any kind of club, or the Balor Club. They're just called the club, like a sandwich. Or the thing you hit against baby seals.
Wow. I like baby seals, you dick.
So do I. Seals are cool.
No, they're dicks. Baby seals are just cute.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Sounds like Sonny's porno.
Wow.
It's getting there early. Uh,
It is early.
it's early. But yeah, basically saying, I'm not going to hold back against Roman Reigns. I should have done this. I should have done that. I want to win the belt on my own. I'm not going to hold back if I see him like that, though. It's time to get back, formally get the club back together, blah, blah, blah. So that's just going to set up for him getting turned on. I hope not,
Oh
but
yeah.
it just seems like it's going to happen.
No, they're totally turning on him at Extreme Rules.
Do you think Balor comes in then or no?
Yeah, they're gonna become the Balor Club.
It's
They
so
already made the
stupid.
merch.
It's so dumb, though. Like, you pigeonhole yourself in a fucking hard situation right there. Like, you basically think, like, you have Balor. What if they want to turn on Balor? You know what I mean? Like, it's the Balor Club. Like, it's like if it was called, like, Seth
But then it
Rollins and
goes
the
back to the
Shield.
club.
Yeah. But it'd be like Seth Rollins and the Shield, and Seth Rollins breaks up the Shield, and it's like, okay. But now they were just called the Shield, so it worked. But it'd be like having the Wyatt family without Bray Wyatt.
They're doing that at house shows.
Yeah, but see, they wouldn't call the Wyatt family if he wasn't in there. So calling the Balor Club off the fucking shoot is kind of stupid.
I
But
don't know.
we'll see.
Well, I mean, I it's kind of like one of those things where it's so soap opera-y the way it's set up. They're all like, "Ooh, the club! Ooh, look at the two sweets!
Yeah, too
Look at
sweet.
all the little jokes we're doing."
Yeah.
AJ even threw the suck it in the corner really quickly.
Oh, did he? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
he does it one time. He just gets up and like boom. I was like, oh, they're just. I mean, he'd be great as a heel, but everybody wants him to win, so it's impossible for that to work.
Yeah.
Um,
It seems like
I,
they're going in two different directions. They want the club to be heels, but they want AJ to be a face.
yeah, it's weird writing, which is I'm okay with weird writing. We can, I mean, let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
The
we'll
one thing
see.
I noticed was the crowd there fucking actually didn't like them. They booed them.
Really?
Yeah, I got like there was like some they came on like when the picture came up on the screen like boo. I was like, whoa, okay.
Where were they at again?
Omaha,
They were in Omaha. Yeah,
Nebraska.
they're in Nebraska. Yeah, I could see Nebraska being a heavy Roman Reigns crowd. Not to insult like Nebraska people at all, but it's like they talk about those smart cities and those smart crowds. I don't think Nebraska gives two shits about like heels being cooler than faces. They see who the good guy is and they want to go for the good guy, and that's not a bad quality. It's just not the quality that you and me go for.
No. Oh, oh, sorry.
Hopefully, you brought back some Seattle coffee, Doug.
No, I did not. I had some while I was up there. It was really delicious.
Mm.
Vita Roasting Company.
Did you get to hang out with Frazier while you were there?
No. I got to hang out with some people. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. See what you're doing there. Not gonna happen.
No, I just want to see if you hung out with Frazier. There was no poking at stories that you won't say. I just wanted to hear about Frazier.
No, Frazier. The one thing I will say about Seattle is the Space Needle
Hmm.
is fucking tiny.
Really?
It's tiny,
Someone's overcompensating, huh, Seattle?
dude. Seattle. The weird thing is like we went to where we kind of see the skyline at like the ground from the other side of the sound,
Yeah.
and basically this giant skyline, and then there's a little open area of shorter buildings, and then there's this little itty bitty Space Needle,
doesn't
and it's like
doesn't Toronto also have something similar to that?
I think so. I've never been to Toronto, so I don't know because
I'd like to go to Toronto. Anywhere in
I
Canada,
just
I
want to
really
go to
want to go.
fucking Canada
Same here. That's my destination I want to go to.
and then live there.
Yeah, me too. They have hockey.
We Yeah,
Hockey
they
and
have
great
hockey.
wrestling. Hockey and wrestling.
There's
So I
no
need.
hockey in Seattle.
No, they need to bring some though because I think they'll get around it. And you said there was nothing there, but I can see them doing something there sooner or later.
Soccer, baseball, football.
It's because they have
Like
the teams there. They probably want a big soccer crowd until they got a soccer team.
the stadiums are amazing, though.
Are they?
Yeah, they're really really nice. Like I mean, I didn't get to go inside them, but I was up at the not Chrysler. I was Columbia. Thank you, honey. Columbia Tower. It's about 73 stories in the air. so you
Honey
can see
bunny.
everything. Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
it must be nice to be loved.
it is. When she actually loves you, if she
Don't
hates you, it's a fucking cold day in hell.
worry. One of these days, you just gotta like come in naked through your room, just blasting the AJ Styles theme song. Then she'll really hate you.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy anniversary. Go to
You don't want none.
little bought none. Little bought none. Yeah, girl, you don't want none.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd find myself sleeping on the couch for a week.
Your blankets will be divorce papers. Don't give her any ideas. uh, so after that, we had our truth versus Fandango, and our truth won this one.
Our truth did win.
Yeah, no
His
surprise.
finisher was actually kind of cool. But it just nobody cares. Like I don't get how this is like. What are they? What's their purpose of this angle? To put over Tyler Breeze?
I think this is to get people TV time, just to fucking boost up the bigger story. Like they want you to know the Fandango and Tyler Breeze are still there. Maybe trying to give Tyler Breeze a little bit of momentum just because he's been losing so much and he's in the doghouse. Maybe this is like his like little carrot, you know. Just be like, hey, you keep doing this, we'll keep letting you be on TV. Don't bitch about it, and see if he eats that bowl of shit, and then maybe he'll get higher up on the card. I don't know.
Because yes, plan about what you do, you will get nothing.
Yeah, if you want to bitch about it like fucking Ryback, you can fucking see your door. You can see the way to the door, Ryback. Don't let it hit you in the ass.
You
Um,
can go home.
I hope they have a lot of fucking cheap buffet lines where you eat all you want. Feed me more. Fucking a man, a Paige sighting. We saw Paige on TV.
Yeah, does that mean she's not in trouble anymore?
I hope not. I don't know. Maybe she was doing a bunch of shit. I don't know. But she fought Charlotte with no Ric Flair. Ric Flair did somehow end up showing up. Natty was on commentary, and she was the utter shits. She was no good.
She did talk about her cats. I mean, she stayed in character.
Yeah, that's not even staying in character for her. That's her daily life. I wrestle. I hear TJ bitch about shit, and I have cats.
See, I didn't mind Natty on commentary. I like the fact that like she called out Michael Cole and JBL for being mean to Byron. Like, why are you so mean to him?
Meh,
Byron, why do you let him be so mean to you?
because he's a little punk. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude.
I like Byron Saxon, though. I think Byron Saxon's cool.
I'm waiting for like there to be like a commentary war. Corey Graves shows up and be like, Michael Cole, you're terrible at your job.
Well, I'm taking
Let
Saxon
me
back.
take
Dude,
Yeah.
I think it would be funny. It'd be like basketball, or not baseball. It'd be like what's it called? How not how I what's when Dave Chappelle's in that stoner movie? Half Baked. To be
What?
like Half
Half
Baked.
baked?
Yeah, all you see is Corey Graves coming out there to talk to Michael Cole. And it's like, yeah, you suck. I want Byron back. He's my bitch. And then Byron Saxon's like, yeah, you hear that? I'm somebody's bitch. Like, somebody wants me. But I like Byron Saxon. I think he has potential, and I think they shit on him. But I think it's because he's a rookie. I think the more that he goes on, that will go away. I love the interaction that he has with him and Kevin Owens. I think Owens shuts him down all the time. Same with Cole.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens just shits on everybody.
Yeah, that's what makes it funny. But Paige won the match. Shane came out and actually said, "Hey, get the fuck out of here, Flair." And Paige won the match, and that's just to basically just hype up the storyline of maybe Charlotte can't win on her own. So
Natty might win it.
I don't think so. I think so. I think her losing right there was basically her loss. It's like, okay, you're gonna lose, but you're not gonna lose the title. You just gotta lose here. You look kind of weak, but you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Sucks. I'm so sick of Charlotte with the belt.
Uh, it's all just a time saver until they get to SummerSlam and Sasha takes it.
Where is Sasha Banks, by the way? Oh, that's right, doing a Pizza Hut commercial with the New Day.
Yeah, up, up, down, down, and Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler still jobs
I
in a
do,
commercial.
I do want stuffed crust cheese pizza.
I
I
don't.
like stuffed crust. It's good. Um,
Ew.
after that, you had Sami Zayn versus The Miz. This match actually was pretty entertaining. It wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. But
I'm
anything
glad.
Sami Zayn's in is good.
Yep. Sami Zayn gets the win. He's going to now. I don't know. I want to pick him to win, but I want to pick Cesaro too.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Owens.
No, I don't. I think Kevin Owens needs to not have that title for a while, so he can just keep yelling about it being his. He's better when he doesn't have it.
But here's the thing: I want him to have it going into SummerSlam, so Zayn can take it off of him at SummerSlam and get his moment.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
So you have to put the belt on Owens at some point.
I did hear something. I haven't checked it out yet, but Bailey, I guess, did like a YouTube question video today.
Oh, really?
And she said she would totally be down to do a Hell in the Cell match as long as it was with Sasha. And I was like, dude.
Well, I think she wants to wrestle Sasha all the time because that's where they have the best chemistry is those two together. You know, they're
I
just
just
really
want to see a
good.
woman's Hell in the Cell match.
Yeah, no, that'd be great too. I'd love to see a women's Hell in a Cell match or a women's ladder match for that matter.
I think we're closer to seeing that.
I think so too. I think I could see us getting a women's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
I
But
could
is
see
it going
that.
to be a pinfall or is it going to be a ladder match? Because, I mean, I think their biggest concern is like, that's a violent fucking match. And you got to be willing to be like, you're going to get smacked with that. You're going to get thrown off of that. You're going to probably go through one of those. I mean, I know the three and the four horsewomen would be okay, but you need at least two more for a good Money in the
Okay,
Bank.
okay. So I got it for
Six.
you right there. I already got it for you. You get the four horsewomen, right? So that means you're automatically bringing up Bailey. So you got
Bailey's coming up soon.
okay. So you got Bailey, Paige, no, not Paige. So Bailey, Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha. So you got
Uh
those four.
huh.
Then so you want seven, right? Do you need seven for the Money in the Bank, or is it six?
Six.
Okay,
You
Paige.
could do seven if for some fucking reason,
Let's just
but.
throw seven in there. Fuck it. So Paige,
Uh huh.
Emma,
Yay.
and then if you want to bring up Oscar.
No.
I'm just saying you could. That's adding a seventh. You can leave it at six. I
I'd
mean,
leave it at six. If I put in a seventh, I'd put in Dana Brooke because she's now on the roster.
which we're actually right up to on my notes right now. We had a backstage interview with Becky Lynch saying that the poke in the eye from Emma was not on accident. She got, it wasn't intentional at WrestleMania when she got fucked up, but when Emma did it was on purpose. And she's like, "Yo, you got to worry about your eyes in front? No, you need to worry about the eyes in the back of your head." And all of a sudden,
Oh.
Dana Brooke come over, hit her in the fucking back, and they start jumping her. And is like, what you call it? E and D? What was that the name?
EMB.
Oh, or is it EDB?
I don't know. Is it the
Yeah.
EBDB?
Yeah, I know, right? EVD.
The EBDB?
Somehow we're related, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
um,
Yeah.
I can see it.
No, the only thing I didn't like was Dana Brooke's costume. Her
Yeah,
giant, sparkly teal cannon jugs.
people say that like she looks thick. Like even my dad said like, well, she looks kind of thick. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean,
No.
I think her having a little bit of meat to her is nice. I mean, because you have all these people like Brie Bella, skinny as a pole. You need some girl with some little bit of some meat to grab onto. She's
What's
very
going to hurt
attractive.
more taking a hip check from?
Yeah. Who's gonna hurt more? Who's gonna hurt you more with an ass bump? Is it gonna be fucking Brie Bella or Asuka? Asuka's gonna fucking destroy you. And at the end of the interview, it looks like she's gonna punch her, but of course no, she does the patented fucking pat you on the head, and yeah, they leave. So it's kind of cool. They're bringing up all these people out of nowhere, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
They weren't doing much with her on the NXT recently either, though. I think she got hurt in that Asuka match, so maybe she's just going to be a valet, or maybe she's actually cleared to wrestle. We don't know.
Who got hurt?
Well, Dana Brooke a while ago when
I thought she got
Asuka
kicked in the fucking head, huh?
something happened with her and Asuka, and that was a while ago though. But I haven't seen her really wrestle anybody lately, so I'm wondering if she's still battling those injuries or if she's ready to
No,
go.
she's wrestled.
Has she? Okay, I haven't. I just don't
Yeah,
remember.
I remember because she took that wicked ass bump from Asuka and she knocked her silly.
I think that's what took her out though.
No, because she did the match and then after the match she had I think she had a tear in her shoulder.
Oh,
So
okay,
they repaired that after the match. She's like, I'm gonna get through the match and then get this fixed
okay.
because I don't want to give up the opportunity to be on TV. Thank you. Um,
What are you drinking?
Water.
Mm,
Hydrate or die, dude. I drank all week. I left, yeah, just pure vodka. See,
pure vodka,
mm,
nummy, nummy, nummy.
I could take my nail polish off with this and everything.
You would. I'm sure you paint your nails. No, uh,
I'm really good at it too.
I'm sure you are. So backstage after that, we had Owens with Shane and Ryder. Shane or Ryder was there talking like how he wants to be Intercontinental Champion. They set up a match. If you beat up Owens, if you beat Owens, you can take his spot. Of
I would have loved
course,
it.
yeah, of course that does not happen. Owens just fucking power bombs the shit out of Ryder. And things are just how things should be. Ryder is fucking riding over on the jobber market, and Owens is still in the match.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also had the Roman Reigns and the Usos backstage. We had a whole bunch of cool stuff with that. So we had they were just talking, basically saying how yeah, we're family. They're a club, but we're family. Whatever.
Roman Reigns has a man bun.
Yeah, whatever.
Reigns loves man buns.
So it was the club versus the family. So it was the Bullet Club versus the Usos. The tag teams get eliminated. It comes out down to Gallows and AJ versus Roman. Gallows gets Superman punched and loses somehow. I don't know. He get beaten with a Superman punch.
Because
And
he
then
works for the WWE.
yeah, and then basically all hell broke loose, and those two got to be the final two guys with like everybody coming back in basically outside the ring. You
Yeah,
know,
who wins the match? The family by disqualification?
I don't think they said. I think it was a no contest. I'm assuming it would be though, but whatever. Um, After that, we had the New Day versus the Dudleys. I mean,
You know what's sad is like I totally missed the finish for that match of the killer clothesline that Devon laid out,
mhm.
but it was all right. It is what it is. I'm glad the Dudleys got a win. It sets
Mhm.
him up to hop into the next feud.
Yeah,
Oh no, the Dudleys didn't get a win. The Vaudevillains showed up
yeah,
really quick
Vaudevillains
for
came.
kicks.
I was gonna say it's like no, the Vaudevillains showed up, buddy, and they did the whirly dervish to Kofi. I believe it was Kofi who hit the whirly dervish.
I got
Um,
Willie Dervish on him.
yeah, see, I'm surprised it was not Xavier Woods because he always takes the brunt of everything.
He takes all the finishes.
Yeah, so good for him. He's stepping
He's
on
the
up and not
cum
being the guy.
bucket.
Yeah, the cum bucket. What? He's just a big bucket of cum, like poor Xavier Woods.
It's just where everybody finishes.
Hey, hey, how else do you get his hair so cool looking? Got that something about Mary look going for him. Just jizz everywhere.
Over 9,000.
Yeah. So that happened, and the last thing of the night was supposed to be Jericho.
Let me ask you this: how do you feel about the Vaudevillains now? Now that they're starting to be more dastardly, because I have the feeling that something's going to happen with a certain remaining single prop from WrestleMania, and they're two dastardly, debonair
Is it Mitch the Plant?
dudes.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's just dead. It's not killed.
You're
They're
talking about
Lucha Undergrounding on
the
Wrestling
Bootio? You
on
talking about the
WWE. Yeah,
Bootio?
they're going to kill the Bootio,
I think they're gonna steal the Bootio.
and then they're going to crush it and turn it into powder.
Yo, Nick, I'm gonna steal your Bootio, baby. If you will.
You want to eat your fruit cup?
Eat your fruit cup. Eat my fruit cup.
My fruit cup. Can't have my fruit cup.
Next time I want your cup. Fruit. uh, and then, so they had Ambrose come out and take out Jericho. Like, he was wearing the shiny jacket. I thought this was actually pretty cool. I was disappointed they didn't have the match, but they had Jericho
That's
looking.
it.
Yeah, they had the fucking jacket. And then it's still dark. You see someone beating up Jericho. You see some dude put on the jacket and go into the ring. You find out, of course, it was Ambrose. And I thought that was actually pretty well done. I mean, it wasn't like it's like shocked me, like, oh my god, it's Ambrose. It would have been someone else. I would have been like, oh wow. But I mean, it was cool. It was a
Tell me when
good different.
Ambrose was walking down the ramp, you didn't think it was Enzo for a second.
I would have laughed if it was.
Dude, the way he was walking, I was like, is it?
No, I knew it was Ambrose the whole time. I mean, it was cool though. It was different, and then like I'm like, even if it doesn't work, I'm all about shit being different. Like try something out, man. Like
He
I
did
mean,
look pretty cool with that jacket and all like blue lit and evil.
yeah, it looked
Just looking
pretty cool.
crazy. Like, all right, cool.
I could see it happening. But also, like, dude, like, say we'll go back to Sandow for a second. Like, dude, whoever thought him being a fucking stunt double was going to work? It was something different, and it worked. I mean, fans are just craving something new. That's all they want is something new. But we'll
Yeah, they're
see
getting a
where it
lot of
goes.
new. You know, there was not on this episode of Raw.
Sasha Banks.
Apollo Crews, and yes, well, no, she was there, but there
Oh,
was no Apollo Crews.
no Apollo Cruz. I wonder if he's busy in NXT or if he's hurt or if he's going to be on SmackDown tonight or on Thursday. I guess it's
Oh, he
taping
might be on
tonight.
SmackDown tonight.
Oh, so I'm letting you know. I'm also letting all the fans know. The podcast, since me and the other guy who works on this with me and Nick, our good friend Kalai, he does all the computer stuff. I do editing, and he cleans everything up and then renders it for us. We've decided, since I do a bunch of stuff, Nick is constantly busy with work. Kalai is also now working again. That we're gonna have the podcast. We record on Monday nights, but we will have the podcast out every Saturday, edited for your guys' energy, enjoyment, pleasure. So look for us on Saturdays on Mixcloud and on YouTube. And I think that's all the information I need to get out. Besides, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Mixcloud, all at the Wrestling Gremlins podcast. So now, with that, all the important information out of the way, Mr. Nick, how many matches do we have going into Extreme Rules thus far?
For Extreme Russian Rules, because their theme looks like Russian propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have probably the kickoff pre-show stopper. Oh wait, Ryback's not there.
Yeah,
Um,
he's gone.
no, he's at home. Let's see. We have Natalia Charlotte submissions match
That'll be good.
for the women's title.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably get a pen and paper. Write these down.
Okay, gotta find my pen. Okay, Charlotte versus
Natty.
Natalia. Natty.
That's a submissions match for the world title, women's world. God damn it, I can't talk today.
Yep. Well, you just got back from Seattle and you were drinking all weekend. I don't blame it too much.
Oh, I bought legal weed in Seattle. It's amazing. I showed up to a place drunk and bought weed without any hassles.
Wow.
Found a bag of meth on the street.
Yeah. Damn, I'm hoping you used it all. He's
Sorry
like,
about that.
you're like, we're not talking about that on the podcast. As you hit your bong. I
As I
mean,
hit my bong.
as you,
I don't smoke pot.
as you,
I smoke water tobacco.
as you drain out a plant into the sink. What else can make that noise? As you go snorkeling.
Oh, I can make it with water. It's really easy.
Yeah. Also sounds like something else you do, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, wah
I
wah.
could afford this.
I'm too poor for Nick's mouth. So we also have AJ versus Roman.
Extreme Rules match for the world title. You have a fatal 4-way for the IC title. You have Kalisto Rusev. With Sin Cara beating Rusev last night, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Rusev ate a pin last night to Sin Cara.
Really? I missed that match. So that actually happened?
It was only about 3 minutes long, but yeah, Kalisto ran up the... Kalisto interfered for a second, then Lana hopped up on the apron. He came and kind of kicked Rusev in the head. And guess who struck on Monday Night Raw?
Hunico.
No, the dreaded Schoolboy.
Oh, the Schoolboy's back.
Schoolboy.
Fool's getting straight A's.
Dude, he is more over than any wrestler.
Valedictorian. He's doing it.
Why has nobody done that yet? Like, brought up the Schoolboy character. Like, that is his finish. He's like the super Schoolboy.
That'd be funny. So right now we have Natty versus Charlotte, Rusev versus Kalisto, the 4-way for the IC, AJ and Roman, New Day, Vaudevillains. I can't think of anything else besides that.
I don't think they booked anything. Probably Gallows Anderson and the Usos and like a street fight tag.
That's
bullshit.
probably going to happen. I can see that happening really easily. It sucks that they're giving that all away for free though right now. Seems like they could save
whatever.
them.
They'll probably be on the pre-show.
So, being I'm the champion right now,
Yeah.
Tina heard about our little game we're playing that you, me, and Amanda got in on. She was like, "What the fuck? Why was I involved?" I was like, "You weren't sitting in the
You sit there
room."
grumpy.
Yeah, so you want to sit there, be
Like,
grumpy, and not hear a conversation. I guess she wants to be in it this time, so I'll have to get her
okay,
predictions.
you
Let's
got to get your picks in.
Yeah, so have Amanda's ready for the next week's episode, or we do it the one? Are we gonna do it the one before? Huh?
We'll do it the Monday
Before
before Payback,
is that next Monday?
or it's the 20. Oh my fuck. Uh, yeah, actually, it is next Monday.
So
Let's look at the calendar. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it is not this upcoming weekend, but the following weekend is the 22nd. Holy fuck balls!
I'm actually playing in a charity softball game the day before.
Wow.
Well, I was trying to get into a league. I wanted to get into like an adult softball league, and I guess there was some tournament going on like for charity, and I kind of got suckered into it. But whatever, gets me out there playing. There's
So
no
Shane
hockey.
out there with the glove.
I'm gonna be out there with a glove doing the thing. I guess I'm on the firefighters team. I guess so.
Oh,
Good for me. Whatever. It's fun to play. I want to play hockey, but there's no hockey out
raining
here.
men.
It's raining man, hallelujah. Sorry.
I'm just glad I got you to sing that. That
Fuck
was
yeah,
more
dude.
fun.
I'm all about it. All about singing that shit. I'll sing YMCA while I'm at it too. So fuck off.
Yeah, but which one were you?
I like to think that I was the cop. Oh yeah, one thing we did forget that we didn't talk about was Los Matadores. Well, aka the Puerto Rican travel salesman. They were on TV, and I guess they're making their debut next week.
Wait, were they there?
No, they're coming next week. They said they had on the bottom of their promo little thing like Puerto Rico, the shining star of the Caribbean. But they said coming next week, so they'll be on TV next week. It'll be interesting to see what
So
the fuck they do.
what the fuck's their team name? Puerto Rico, the Shining Star of the Caribbean, or the Shining Stars of the Caribbean?
Probably to be the Puerto Ricans.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that.
We're not even trying on this one. What are they? The Puerto Rican. What's their team name? The Puerto Ricans.
I can see it, dude. I don't know if that's really their name, but like, think about this. Hey
Spirit
Vince.
Squad 2, Sharks and Jets.
Hey
Woo!
Vince, we need a name for these guys. For who? The Puerto Ricans? Like, yeah, but we need a name for them. Nope, that's it. We're calling them the Puerto Ricans. Where the fuck are those Puerto Ricans? God damn it! So yeah, I think
Vince
they're.
McMahon does I like the fact that he plays himself on Camp WWE because he says some shit that I'm like, yeah, you would totally say that.
Yeah. No, Vince is a funny guy. Like, especially in the first episode of Camp WWE. A bra? I can't wear that. Maybe. There's a chance he could wear it. Like, I thought that was pretty funny. Like, it's stupid, childish humor, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah,
I can't think of anything else to get into unless you have something.
not really. I've been having issues getting my Lucha Underground fixed, so I'm actually gonna try to see if that's on demand because there's an all-female I Quit match called the No Mas match.
Oh yeah,
And
Sexy Star and Mariposa, right?
Mariposa. Yeah, I hear it's awesome.
Doesn't Sexy Star win that?
I believe she does win that. Thanks for that, Dick.
Whatever. You'll still watch it.
So,
If you knew there was a match setting up for it, you probably knew the outcome already.
what?
Yeah, I think that's it. So
Yeah,
once
that's good.
once again, it was a horrible fucking week in wrestling.
It's a rough week in wrestling.
Yeah.
Just as they dubbed it, the Black Fridays and what was it?
The shit Saturdays.
Shit. No. What was it? Not Massacre Mondays. Was it Massacre Mondays?
Might be.
I had something great for like
the
Mondays.
menstrual Mondays.
That's not even funny. Those exist.
Those exist.
That exists.
You're like, that's why I'm in the doghouse right now. You're like, I'm not saying a fucking word. I'm keeping your mouth shut on that one. Testicle Tuesdays, wet the bed Wednesdays. Throw yourself in a dumpster Thursdays. Fuck off Fridays.
Fuck it, Fridays are for me. But yeah. Oh, what was it? Maybe it was Massacre Mondays.
Too bad it's not Masquerade Mondays. You can just wear a mask all day.
That would do so many people wonders in your case.
Yeah, I do those on Tuesdays though.
So,
All right.
well, I think that's gonna be it because I got a hockey game to watch.
Yeah, I'm actually watching it right now. Washington and Pittsburgh. Our main game's Thursday though. We need to win on Thursday to beat Nashville, just to stay alive in the playoffs. It's a game 7,
Game
baby.
7. It doesn't matter who goes. You win or lose.
I think I'm gonna tell Tina I'm gonna go get gas, and I'm just gonna leave and go to San Jose Thursday morning by myself and go to the game. She'll fucking
Wow.
She'll fucking kill me.
She will fuck you up for that one.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll take the kid too. It's like I gotta take Mason to his first hockey game. It's game 7. What can I do?
That's
Shit.
called kidnapping.
It's my son. It ain't kidnapping.
Do you know how many times I've heard that on Cops?
Yeah, well, they're not together. We're together. It works. Whatever. She kidnaps my son. She went to a funeral with my son today. I could say she kidnapped him. No.
She went to a funeral home with my son today. That's
She went to a funeral. Okay, she has my kid. Yeah, kidnapping. We're going to the Sharks game.
Yeah.
I won't press charges if you let me take her to the Sharks game.
Dude, those tickets would be so fucking expensive.
Yeah, but you mean it's game 7? It'll sell out. But yeah, for everybody, yeah, once again, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Mixcloud, all under the Wrestling Gremlins podcast. Always for this Thursday's game, go Sharks. And Nick, good talking to you. I will talk to you later on this week, and we will talk to you all again next Monday, or I guess we'll be coming out next Saturday. So it'll be next Saturday. So have a great night, everybody.
Alonze.